but she shook her head no. Feeling rejected, I put my hands together as if I was begging or praying, and I mouthed the word, please. She again smiled and shook her head to say no. Man, the light was turning green. Not only that, Pennsylvania Avenue was running out, and we were both about to reach the Belt Parkway, which was my point of destination and probably hers as well. I didn't want to enter the parkway's jungle because then my fox would surely escape the grasp of my claws. As the light changed, she took off. I too hit my accelerator. I managed to stay neck and neck with her car as if I was in the Indy 500. Feeling a sense of urgency, I vivaciously tapped on my horn to get her attention, which thank God I finally did. Seeming kind of annoyed, she lifted her hands, arms, and shoulders as if to ask what I wanted. Pull over. I have to ask you something, I said as I motioned toward the curb. I waited for her reaction. She gave me a look as if she was going to suck her teeth and keep going. Fortunately, her right blinker came on. Yes. I wanted to piss in my pants, I was so happy. After signaling to pull over, she sped up to pass me. Finally, I'd lured her in. I pulled right behind her, put my car in park, and turned on my hazards. Feeling like a state trooper, I got out of my car as if I was preparing to ask for her driver's license and registration. The navy blue tank top I had on revealed my dark, chiseled physique. How you doing? I asked as I approached the driver's door of her car. She answered with a hello, and then she added, I had to pull over, or you might have caused an accident. What's wrong with you? Nah, I had realized that I knew you, and I wanted to see if you remember me. She looked at me as if to say, you better have a better line than that. As I looked at her, I felt starstruck and perplexed. I thought quickly and said, nah, but for real though, I wanted to know if you could cut my son's hair. How do you know I'll do hair? She asked. The ice was broken as I reiterated, I told you, I know you. From where? She asked. You work in international hair designs on Franklin Avenue, right? She slowly looked me up and down, trying to figure out who the hell I was. Then she answered, yes, I work there. See? I said as I smiled. I told you I knew you, and you probably thought I was trying to kick game to you or something. She looked at me confounded. Slowly shaking her head while smiling at the same time, she asked, so, you almost killed yourself trying to run me down just so you could ask me if I could cut your son's hair? Word. See, I'm not satisfied with the barber I'm taking him to now. You know, like most barbers, mine doesn't clean his clippers and all that. And I'm saying, you know, what kind of diseases you can get from dirty clippers. She looked at me and nodded, but she didn't say anything. I was simply in adoration because I was speaking to someone so beautiful. I don't know from where on earth I'd pulled that haircut story, but it was a start. As I attempted to protract the conversation, I said, besides, I figure a female beautician probably isn't cutting sweaty men's heads all day, so her clippers should be aight. You know what I'm saying? She answered with a laugh. Wait, first of all, what's your name? Oh, my name is Lance, I answered. Excuse me for being rude. Hi, Lance. I'm Tony, but you probably already knew that. Maybe, I responded with a smile. Lance, you don't even know if I'm any good or not. Instantly, my hormones went daft with thoughts of good sex. I thought, baby, I would bet money that your stuff is good. Holding my hormones at bay, I responded, if your work is as beautiful as you look, then there won't be a problem. Oh, stop, she jokingly said as she batted her hand at me. You're making me blush. Inside, my hormones were cheering insanely loud as I said to myself, yes, Lance, yes, you are the man. Here, she said, let me give you my card. With her seemingly soft hands and her butterscotch complexion, she reached toward her dashboard area and handed me a shiny black card with gold lettering. As I took the card, I couldn't help but notice a gorgeous airbrush design on her freshly French manicured fingernails. She advised me, on certain days it's mad busy in the shop, so just call me or page me before you come in, and I'll let you know how long a wait you'll have. All right, that'll work, I said. As I went to take her business card, I made a conscious effort to reach for it with my left hand. The reason being, my wedding band was on that hand. I wanted to